Yeah, hello guys, welcome back again. So in the last session we discussed about the methods in Java. We started the methods of Java and then we reached to the discussion for the types of methods in Java, where we found out the first category based on the declaration, that was predefined method and user defined method. So today's discussion will be entirely on the predefined methods with real-time examples, like how can we use the predefined methods in our real-time example. Okay, so now before we go further for the real-time examples, let us have that interview question. Okay, 1 second, let me just check with the same old file where I can update. Just a moment. All right, so what is a predefined method? See, predefined means something that is already available, that is called as predefined. Predefined word can also be termed as built-in as well. Okay, predefined means something that is already available in your technology is going to be predefined here. So the methods which the methods which the methods which are already present the methods which are already present in the technology the methods which are already present in the technology are called as predefined methods. We don't have to create them, as they are already present. We don't have to create them, as they are already present and ready to use. We don't have to write the logic or anything for that. We just call the method. The methods are already having some predefined logic in it. Those predefined logic already like designed by the Java team. Okay, James Gosling and his team, other fellows, have already designed the methods. We just have to call that method based on our requirement. Okay, now where are these predefined methods available? Where are they actually like declared? Where are they available? So for that, let us continue with our question. Where are the predefined methods available? The predefined methods are actually available inside some classes or some interfaces present in your Java. Okay, we have got predefined classes, we have got predefined interfaces. Inside those predefined classes and interface, you are going to get the predefined methods. And now where are the predefined classes and interfaces going to be available? These predefined classes and interfaces will be available in predefined packages. In Java, it is having a huge set of library in which we are having the predefined classes and predefined interfaces, inside which we are going to have the predefined methods, right? So now some of the most common like packages we will see which we generally use in core Java, they are java.lang. The first package, java.lang, one of the most important package. And then we have java.util. Then we have these all are like packages, different packages, lang, util, these all are packages available under the Java API. These all packages are available under the Java API. Okay, one day we'll be discussing about the API as well, don't worry. So now lang is the package inside which some classes and interfaces are available. Similarly, util is another package inside which some predefined classes and interfaces are available. Like this, we are going to use java.io. These three are very much important for you to learn, guys, because if you learn all these three packages in which they are having the predefined classes and the interfaces, 95% of core Java is over. Okay, believe my words, 95% of core Java will be over. If you go further for some more packages and all, that time advanced Java will be over. All right, so mainly your core Java is surrounded by these three packages concepts. Okay, so we'll be focusing mainly on these things first. After that, we'll go for the further things like javax. Then your SQL package is there. Then you are having this time is there, a lot of things are there. Okay, so now here inside the java.lang, important classes, let us see, which we have to focus. First important class is string. Inside the string class, there are a lot of methods which will be very much helpful for it. As I told you in the last session, that our discussion will be for a logical thing, which will be based on the string. So if you learn this string concept right now, the string methods right now, you can just build your basics to start coding, and you can build the basics as well as for the DSA also. Okay, so this is very much important for you, that string is a predefined class available in java.lang package. Okay, so now this package you can just consider like a folder. Okay, for understanding purpose, for your understanding purpose, let me just take a diagram for you. So here comes, this is your package. Suppose this is the package. The package is named as lang. Package is named as lang over here. Then what is Java? Sir, we say java.lang. Java is the API. Inside that Java API, we are having this package named as lang. Okay. Now, in the lang package, lang means language here. In the lang package, multiple number of classes, here multiple number of classes are available. Along with that, multiple number of interfaces also available. Multiple number of classes as well as multiple number of interfaces also available. Inside those multiple classes and interfaces only, the predefined methods are present. So you don't have to rewrite the logic for them. You just have to call them. Logic is already there for it. Okay. Now the question comes here, like, why these predefined methods were made? If as a developer we are doing all the coding, then why these people have already provided the predefined methods? Is there any benefit of having the predefined methods? Obviously huge benefit is there. Okay, let us take one small example for you. Let us say, for example, here the user is going to enter the password. User is going to enter the password. Password can be something like some password user has entered. Now your system is having a logic that the password must be at least a minimum of 8 characters. The password must be at least a minimum of 8 characters. If user is entering the password with a minimum of 8 characters, then only the further process can be continued. Suppose when the user is signing up, user is doing the registration, that time user has to provide the user ID, valid user ID and the valid password along with some other details. Now in the password section, user is bound to provide a minimum of 8 characters. Suppose 8 characters are not entered, so the user will not be allowed to go further. So in that case, there must be someone to keep a count of this number of characters entered. So what logic I will write over here through which I can check the count of these characters, whatever user will enter. So for that reason, you need to think a lot, like what hardware level of coding I have to do, that the CPU and the RAM will be interacting with each other so that they can take the input from the user. The keyboard has to get interacted here. Through the keyboard, user is passing the values. The values will be read in some memory. In the memory, there must be someone to keep on counting. Okay, one character enters, two character entered, three characters entered, four characters entered, five characters entered. These all things has to be done. So why I will waste all my time in designing of counting the characters, as it is going to be common for me as well as for some another developer in the another part of the world who is also going to use the same requirement. So in that case, when you know that all the people are going to write the similar code, when you know that all the people are going to write the similar code, don't you think so, as James Gosling, the father of Java, you should provide that code common for all, keep the code ready made for all. Okay, here is a code for you, you just have to use it. This same code will be used by one person, same code used by another person, same code used by another person, all are going to use the same codes. So in that case, why everyone will write the code again and again? No need to write. Let as James Gosling and the team, what they did, they just provided that code in the named block, that is inside a method, and then they released this method in the market. And they said that if you want this logic, just call the method. If the method is called, then whatever work is done over here, same work will be done in the other side also. You don't worry in writing the logic again and again. You don't have to use your brain right now here. The predefined method is available, just call it, work khatam. Because there is a lot of time requirement, like lot of time is required to develop the full-fledged project. So in that case, if for one feature only, just only to check whether the like password length is minimum of 8 characters or not, why to waste that much time in building that logic? Just that logic is available in a method, just call the method, and then your work is done. Okay, so this is how everything was planned to provide the predefined methods for you. Predefined methods are obviously very much helpful for us, guys. We don't have to think too much, we just have to call the method, work is done. Okay, you don't try to like dive into the predefined method in the initial days. I also want to know what is the logic inside it. Initial days, don't do like that. Once you learn the Java, once you be enough, like you'll be strong enough, after that I'll tell you like how you can also design the predefined method. For that, I'll be launching a new course very soon. That will be for the logical session. Okay. In that time, when you'll be done with the logical, automatically you'll be able to understand that, okay, this kind of code they would have written inside the predefined method. All right. That course is about to be launched very soon, guys. Just wait for a few days. Okay. Coming back to the discussion here. Now, uh, our predefined package is there named as line, inside which multiple classes are available. These all are classes. These blue boxes, let's say these all are classes. And then this set, the green boxes I'm taking as interfaces. These are interfaces. So I'm having predefined classes and predefined interfaces available inside the predefined package. Now, I don't have to worry about writing the logic. I just have to call the method. Okay. So now, one example I'm showing here, that is string class. Inside the string class, we are having a lot of predefined methods. Okay, some of the important methods I'll be discussing today, which we can use in our real-time scenario. Okay, now what we will do is, let us say one small scenario. Okay, you guys are aware of this something called as Swiggy. Okay, the most like popular application for everyone right now, like everyone is aware of Swiggy. Okay, so in the Swiggy, you are going to select the city like where you are actually right now. Okay, suppose for example the scenario is that you have to select the city. Okay, and if the Swiggy is available in that city, then only you can make an order. Sometimes you will see, you go to any remote village, that time if you open the Swiggy app, you will get one interface will be popped up in front of you. You'll get like one message, oops, we are not available in this location, we'll be reaching very soon. Sometime like it will happen like that. So basically what is happening is, i'm trying to I'm trying to replicate a small scenario. Like this is your Swiggy app. Suppose this is your Swiggy app. This is the Swiggy app. Let me make it a little bit. Hold a second. All right. Suppose this is the Swiggy app. When you open the Swiggy app, you are in some village where Swiggy is not available. So what will happen? As per your current location detail, the location details will be sent to the server in the background, to the Swiggy server. In the Swiggy server, there must be some business logic available. In the Swiggy server, there must be some logic available. That logic is getting triggered to be getting that logic is getting triggered to get executed. So here what is happening is, your location is getting passed through here from your mobile to the Swiggy server. Okay, think like this. Now in the Swiggy server, some logic they would have made for this server, that in this server they are about to check this location, whether this location whether this location is available in their server or not, in which they are working, in which they are delivering the food. Okay, so there will be a lot of locations available here in the Swiggy server. There is a list of lot of locations. So what will happen is, this location, whatever is fetched from your mobile phone, that location will be transferred to the server, and then it will be checked. Is this location matching? Is this location matching? Is this location matching? Is this location matching? This matching concept I have to take, whether the current location is matching with the server's location. Okay, current working location or not. So for that, I'm going to create one small scenario for you. Now the small scenario will be here. Let me take a class for Swiggy account. Take a class for Swiggy account. Now location is going to be varying from place to place. Whenever data is not same for all the objects, what kind of variable we take? Whenever data is not same for all, the data varies from one object to another object. In that case, what do we use? What kind of variable we use? We use static variable, we use local variable, or we use instance variable? Come on, which variable do we use? Tell me. Even if your answer will be wrong, no problem. Just comment it. Whenever the data is going to be different for different objects, in that case, the data is supposed to be loaded in a instance variable. The data will be stored in an instance variable. We know instance variable is going to have multiple copy of memory. So remember this rule that if data is same for all, go for static variable. Data is required for a particular operation, go for local variable. Data is required, like data is going to be different for different object, go for the instance variable. Now location will be like different for different account. Okay. For your Swiggy account, different location, my Swiggy account, different location. So I'm just taking instance variable over here. All right. Now after this, let us just directly go for the main method as of now. Public static void main and then string array of arguments. Okay, do one thing. The new coding style that we'll be using, that is class Swiggy. Okay, in the Swiggy, this Swiggy is going to be my app, and this is going to be the accounts. Okay, in the Swiggy, I'm going to execute this. So public static void main string array of arguments. Remember, we can have multiple classes in a program, and the class which is going to contain your main method, you can take it as a public class, right? And the file name will be same as the class name, which is declared as public. All right, so now let me just save this file first. All right, file is saved. Okay, chalo. Now what I want is, I'm going to create a Swiggy account first. Swiggy account s1 is equals to new Swiggy account. Okay, now what is the location, current location? Right now I'm not having that GPRS features and all initial days, so I'll be just manually writing down the location. So I will say that I am assigning the location to be s1 dot location is equals to, let us say for example, where we will go, let's say some Mount Everest. We are going to Mount Everest. In Mount Everest, you got the Wi-Fi, and then you open the Swiggy, just only to check that whether Swiggy is like uh, delivering in this location or not. Okay, so your current location is suppose Mount Everest. All right, now your location is now going to be fetched by the server. That server will check that the location that you have passed, is it matching with the current location or not, as per, let's say for example, one current location, one specific location I'm going to take, that is going to be, let's say, Hyderabad. Okay, so in that case I'm going to check if s1 dot location. Now I'm thinking that Swiggy is providing delivery only in Hyderabad. This is the scenario, let us understand, be very much clear. I'm thinking that Swiggy is going to provide the delivery only in Hyderabad. Apart from Hyderabad, you go to any other place, it is not going to provide any delivery. Let's make it very much small and simple concept for you. I'm saying that Swiggy is going to provide the delivery only in Hyderabad. So the location must be Hyderabad. It should not be other than Hyderabad. So in that case, I need to check that the location that you have entered is Hyderabad or not. So for that, what I will do, I have to compare this content, Mount Everest content, with Hyderabad. So for the comparison of string, we use a predefined method. We use a predefined method that is called as equals method. Remember it. we use a predefined method called as equals method. So what equals method will do, when we call the equals method on the two different string objects, what will happen, this equals method logic is designed in such a way that it will check whatever content is there in the left hand side, is that matching with the content present within the parameter or not. So in the parameter of the equals, I'm giving double quotes and then writing Hyderabad. Okay, so now if this condition matches, then I can say welcome to Swiggy services in Hyderabad. Else, let us say one error message I want to display. So system.out.println, just give an error message or any other information like sorry, we are not available. We are not available in the location. Okay, now let us see how it works. Let me go to this day 17, open the command prompt. All right, so now what I will do, I need to write down the compilation command, and the command is going to be javac swiggy.java, no error, java swiggy. Now see what is saying, this is saying we are not available in the location. Why it is saying we are not available in the location? Because I am comparing S1 location with Hyderabad, whether it is same or not. So S1 dot location I have already assigned as Mount Everest. So I'm checking the content Mount Everest is same as it is within the double quotes of the parameter that I have provided in equals method. So it is not matching. Now suppose for example, S1 location is supposed set as S1's location is supposed set as Hyderabad. S1's location is supposed set as Hyderabad. Means currently you have opened Swiggy in Hyderabad. So let us see whether we are getting the welcome from the Swiggy or not. Let me clear it and then javac swiggy.java, Java Swiggy. Now you see what we are getting. Welcome to Swiggy services in Hyderabad. Just a dummy like scenario I created. You can have like in real time, you'll be having more logic here. Okay, just only for beginning only, we are just learning like this. Okay, now sometimes it happens that user will enter Hyderabad like this, uppercase H. User is entering uppercase H over here, and here you check this is Hyderabad, S1 dot location is Hyderabad, and the content I have to compare is also Hyderabad. In this case, you see what is happening. Javac swiggy.java and then Java Swiggy. What is happening here? It is saying sorry, we are not available in the location. Why? Because here S1 dot location is Hyderabad, but H is starting with uppercase. So each and every character is getting compared whether it is same or not. If all the characters are matching, then the entire call will give you true. If the entire characters are not matching, then this call will give you false. So right now S1 dot location dot equals method, we are passing here Hyderabad. Now comparing uppercase H matching with here lowercase h, no, they are completely different. Java is case sensitive. Okay, so now as the uppercase h and lowercase h have different meaning for the Java, so here it is saying that the entire call, the equals call, is returning false, due to which we are getting sorry, we are not available in the location. Sorry, we are not available in the location. So how will I overcome this scenario? I want to tell to the system that system, this Hyderabad that I have entered, please ignore the cases. Now why you are thinking too much of the cases? Just ignore the case. So in that case, there is another method. There is another method named as equals ignore case. The method is named as equals ignore case. Equals method will compare each and every content, or like everything will be compared here, like your what do we say, uppercase, lowercase, everything is compared. And equals ignore case, that will also compare the complete content, but it will just ignore the uppercase, lowercase. Okay. So right now I'll be expecting here that I may get welcome to Swiggy services in Hyderabad. So Java C Swiggy dot Java and then Java Swiggy. Now you can see welcome to Swiggy services in Hyderabad. Getting it? So we are not worrying too much about the internal logic for comparing each and every character over here. Okay, we are just calling the method. The method is doing its work. We don't have to like dive into the method right now. What exactly it is doing internal? Don't think too much. Just accept it. This method will do this work. Okay, let the method do this work. We'll use it slowly later when we are mature enough in Java. After that we'll see like what internally it is doing. Okay, for that little bit more like days are required for you. Okay, now sometimes you would have seen one more scenario. Let me take, suppose you are going to make a post in Instagram. Okay, whenever we make a post in Instagram, you would have seen some people write hashtag fun or hashtag my life, my rules. You would have seen this kind of tags, correct? Or some people will be writing hashtag what do we say, life, hashtag celebrations, then hashtag, some people write what do we say, uh, मेरे यार की शादी, something. Okay, some people write hashtag couple, hashtag family, some hashtags you write, correct na? Now whenever you write the hashtag, if you remove the hashtag, nothing will happen. But when you provide hashtag and you write something, when you provide hashtag and you write something, next to this hashtag some kind of lists will be generated for you. Have you seen that? Some drop downs will be like that for you. Some dynamic drop downs will be enlisted. Have you seen it? Ever observed this thing? Come on. I guess I've given too much time for you. Okay, now see. I want to check that whether the like input whatever I'm giving, that input contains that this hashtag or not. Okay, in the caption I want to check whether hashtag is present or not. Okay, so for that let's say we are going to check if the caption contains a hashtag or not. So for that let us say class Instagram, just one single class I'm taking. Okay, you can practice with different classes. Just our target is just only to focus on the predefined methods. Okay, so now class Instagram is there, and then here I'm taking a main method for you, public static void main, and then string array of arguments I'll be providing. Okay, now I want to make a post, so public static void, let's say post. When I'm going to make a post, I need caption, string caption. So this, when I call post method, see, I'm combining user defined and predefined now. Now tell me, this post method that I'm creating over here, let's say post content. Okay, post content. When I'm writing post content method over here, this is a predefined method or user defined method? Think of it. This is predefined method or user defined method? Public static void post content. Predefined or user defined? What do you think? This is a user defined method. This is not predefined. Predefined methods are not created, guys. We don't create predefined methods, are not created by us. They are already present, we just call them. Okay, so here post content is the user defined method with the parameter string caption. You know, like why we take parameter? If the operation requires some input, the operation is post content operation. This post content operation requires input. That's why that input I am providing as a parameter. Okay. So now I need to check that whatever caption I'm going to get for post content, when I will call post content, I need to pass the content over here. What content I want to give? So let us say, for example, I'm writing here, uh, enjoying my vacation. I'm writing here, enjoying my vacation, hashtag Sikkim. Okay, I'm writing here, enjoying my vacation, hashtag Sikkim. So right now, the content that I am posting, that content is containing, it contains hashtag. So if hashtag it is containing means I want to give a message that hashtag detected. So here inside the method, which method? Post content method, I'm going to provide a logic. I will say if caption dot contains, I want to check whether it is available or not, whether the part is available or not. So if caption dot contains, caption, what is caption? The caption is enjoying my vacation Sikkim. So here caption dot contains what? Contains hashtag. If caption contains hashtag, then I will say system.out.println, hashtag detected, hashtag detected. Otherwise I will say, no hashtag detected. Just only to understand, no hashtag detected. All right, let me save this file for you. Instagram.java. All right, now let us compile and then we'll see whether there is an error or not. Java C Instagram.java. No error. Java Instagram. Execute. You see hashtag is detected because the content that I am passing, see the value that I'm passing as argument, it is containing the data hash. Now, what is happening here? When I call post content method, one stack is getting generated in the background. No? Remember that story, how the stack is created and what is happening in the background? Okay, let us say here, this is the memory. All right, this is the memory. In the memory, one of the side I'm taking stack area, other side I'm taking the heap memory. Okay, in the stack area, what is happening? First main method is loaded. Inside the main method, first instruction is call the post content method. So JVM, come over here and call this method. Now where is this post content method available? This post content method is static method. So obviously that was available in the static pool area over here. Let us just complete the diagram. Static pool area. All right. And then other side I'm having the heap memory. This is my heap memory. Okay. In the static pool area, I'm having the main method, and then I'm having post content method with a parameter of string caption. All right. Now, now when the main method is brought to the stack for execution, inside the main method, JVM is asked to call post content method. So this post content method will be looked in the static pool area. Is it available? Yes, it is available. So as it is available, my job is to bring this. My job is to bring this post content method. My job is to bring this post content method. Where will I bring? I'll bring it to the stack area for execution. So when I'm bringing it to the stack area for execution, what is happening? On top of main stack, we are getting post content stack. So here post content, which is containing the caption. Okay, here post content with the parameter caption. So now all right, when I was calling this post content method, that time I passed one string object now. So that string object is in heap memory right now here. Okay, and the data I'm providing here, enjoying my vacation, hashtag Sikkim. This object is having some reference. Let us say 1010 is the reference. Let us just consider 1010 is the reference. Now, what is happening? When I call post content got loaded in the stack. Post content is having a variable. Post content is having a variable. The variable is named as caption. The variable over here is named as caption. The variable is named as caption. So what will happen? Now, this caption variable is holding the reference of the enjoy my vacation Sikkim, this content, this string object. So here 1010 is loaded. Now I can say that the caption variable is pointing to the caption variable is now pointing to this particular string object. Okay. Understanding this scenario now? All right. Now, inside the post content method, there is a logic. What is that logic? Caption dot contains hashtag, means whatever is the caption pointing to, whatever content it is happening, in that content, hashtag is present or not, go and check. So caption is now pointing to this object, enjoying my vacation, hashtag Sikkim. So it is checking each and every character. Hashtag compared with E, hashtag compared with N, each and every character checked, and now here it found hashtag. So as it is finding hashtag here, so it is coming out with a returning value that is true. Coming out with a returning value that is true. So here we know in the if the condition returns true, then execute the if block. Otherwise, if it is false, then go and look for the else block. If the condition provided here returns true, then execute the if block. Otherwise, go and execute the else block if else block is present. Now, so what will happen here? Here, our data that we are passing, that data is containing hashtag. So hashtag is detected. If I remove hashtag, if I remove the hashtag, so what will happen? Caption dot contains method. It will check for the hashtag in the caption. In my caption, enjoying my vacation, Sikkim. No hashtag is available. So here what it will return? This method contains method with hashtag. Now when comparing here is not finding any hashtag. So the data returned from the contains method is false. As the data returned from contains method is false, we know if the condition becomes false here, directly go and execute the else block if else block is present and ignore the if block. So else block is present. So in the else block, we got no hashtag detected. So here, let me just show you the execution. You see now, no hashtag detected. Got it now? Okay, now some more use of predefined methods. Let us see. Some more use of predefined methods. Let us see. There is a class. Okay, here in the Swiggy only I'll design. Mm, Let us say in the location only. Okay, let me not take Swiggy. Let me go for Zomato. Class Zomato. Let's say a Zomato account is there. Okay, in the Zomato account we are having a lot of like information like location, address, street number, a lot of things are there. I'm just going for address right now. Detailed address discussions will be doing later. Just now a small instruction only. String address. Okay, string address. Now class Zomato, which is containing the main method, string array of arguments. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a Zomato account first. Zomato account Z1 is equals to new Zomato account. So let us say for that Z1 address is equals to what address I'll give. Let us say some flat number is there. Flat number 121 at the rate Banjara Hills. Something like this. Flat 121 at the rate Banjara Hills. Hashtag 121 at the rate Banjara Hills. This is the address assigned to the current Zomato account. All right. Now what I want is in my database, I don't want these hashtags and at the rate available in this string, in this address. Okay. Because if I show you this, let me show the address for you. System.out.println. Suppose I'll show you the address. The original address that I'm having here. The original address that I'm having. Original address is plus Z1 dot address. I want to see that what is loaded in Z1's address. That's why I'm writing plus Z1 address here. Now let me just save this file. Zomato dot Java. All right. Now Java C Zomato dot Java. Something I missed here. Okay, public static Java C Zomato.java and then Java Zomato. Now see the original address I'm getting, but it is containing hashtag and at the rate. What I want to do is I want to replace this hashtag and at the rate. I want to replace hashtag and at the rate. I want to replace hashtag with a hyphen and the at the rate with a space. Listen again. I want to replace hashtag with a hyphen and at the rate with space. So to replace the character, we are having a predefined method named as replace method. We are having a predefined method named as replace method. Today we are talking about the predefined methods. Okay, so just to understand like predefined methods look like this, we just have to call them. That one only I'm showing you. Okay, when there will be string chapter, that time more discussion will be there. Okay, I'm just showing some examples of predefined methods. Okay, now here what I will do, I'll just say address. Whose address? Z1's address. In the Z1 address, what I want to do is I want to assign the new replaced data address dot replace. Now you see earlier contains method, then equals ignore case method and equals method, they were returning the result in boolean, either true or false. But here the replace method that I am writing, this replace method will not return any kind of boolean. It will return string only. So that's why I'm reassigning the returned string into the current Z1 address. Okay. So Z1 dot address dot replace. What I want to replace? I said I want to replace hashtag with hyphen. I want to replace hashtag with hyphen. So what will happen up to this? If I write, what will happen? This hashtag will only get replaced by hyphen and the remaining will be as it is. So now let me see the address, updated address. Okay, let me just remove it from here. Now original address, after that updated address. Updated address. So first original address will be containing the hashtag here. Now updated address will not contain the hashtag. In place of hashtag will be getting hyphen. Okay, so now let me say javac zomato.java and then java zomato. Now you see the original address is containing hashtag, but the updated address is not containing hashtag. In place of hashtag it is replaced with hyphen. Okay, okay, after this I want to replace at the rate symbol. I want to replace at the rate symbol. So what is the next step I'll do? On the same method only you can chain it. You can call again the same method as replace method. What will happen here? Whatever address I'm having, that is replacing hashtag with hyphen. So an updated address I'm getting over here. This complete is giving me an updated address. That updated address again I have to replace. What I have to replace? From that updated address, I need to replace at the rate with space. I need to replace at the rate with space. So what will be the final updated address? The final updated address will be flat hyphen 121 space Banjara Hills. Right. So now here javac zomato.java and then java zomato. Now you see the updated address. Got it? So we are not worrying like what exact logic is written inside the predefined method. We got some requirement, we need to fulfill the requirement, we just call the predefined method if any predefined method is there to fulfill the requirement. This is how the predefined methods work. Like this, in the string class there are a lot of predefined methods. Now you'll be like in a doubt like how will I check what are the predefined methods available in the string? For that also let me show you a trick. How will you see that? What you have to write is just simply write java p java.lang. What is java.lang? The package where I am having the string class. So java p is the Java profiler. Through the Java profiler, you can see what are the methods present in the class. So java p space java.lang.string. You need to specify the complete detailed description of the class. Where is this class available? Java.lang. So now if I enter, I'll get all the predefined methods, predefined variables, the predefined constructors available in the string class. Now enter. You'll be seeing here, wait. Don't worry about the string. String is, this one is not method. Okay, this is a constructor. The upcoming chapter, class name with parenthesis, that is constructor. Don't take that as method. Now the method starts from here, and you don't have to like remember all the methods. Don't worry, with practice you'll get the methods whatever is required for you. Okay, don't start like entering into all the methods. You can start learning the methods from here. Like you see, there is a method named as length method. This length method will return the number of characters. Then there is a method named as isEmpty method. It will check whether the string is empty or not. Like that, we are having caret method. You can retrieve the particular character based on a given position. Like that, we are having code point at, code point before, code point count. Lot of methods are there. You see, lot of methods. And sometimes you'll see same method is repeated. Sometimes you'll see same method is repeated. That will have different work. Okay, don't think of it that whatever work this index of int is doing, same work index of int comma int will do. They are obviously having different operation. That's why they are defined with different parameter, but the name is same. Work is quite similar, but the way is little bit different. Okay, work is similar, but the way of doing that work is little bit different. That's why multiple methods with same name but different parameters, that also comes under up concept. Okay, then here lot of methods, you can see lot of methods. And you don't have to like remember all the methods, only important methods you get first. After that, the remaining methods you can practice. Okay, now these are the predefined methods example in our string class. Like the string class, we have other predefined classes. Okay, there is a predefined class named as object class, which is very much important. You'll be studying in up concept. There is a predefined class named as object class. That object class is containing very much important methods for you, which is actually used in all program. Okay, in every Java program they are available. You'll see that in OOP concept only, you'll see that how they are available. Now you see the methods are get class method, hash code method, equals method, clone method, toString. Now don't try to understand what these methods will do. Just see, just recognize. I told you earlier also, in the first day when you are learning something new chapter, don't try to dive completely into it. Just see, we are looking at the outline. When time will come in the OOP concept, that time we will study about the object class. Right now we are studying about the unique set of entity, that is new class, that is object creation. That is different. This is object class, this is different. So when time will come, that time you will see that what this object class will be doing for you. Okay, like this. Suppose user wants to take input from the keyword. So java p java dot util dot scanner. This is one predefined class for you, which is containing lot of methods through which you can take the input from the keyword. Like we are having methods like has next method, then your has next line. Lot of methods are there. Has next boolean, next int, next short. Like that, lot of methods are there. Okay, then we are having some like in future we'll be studying from util package only. We'll be studying something called as collection, one of the important topic in the market, that is collection, which is mainly used in the real-time projects. Okay, so here we are having methods like size method, isEmpty, contains, iterator, toArray, lot of methods. When we'll be studying collection, that time you'll be so much matured enough that I can explain each and every method for you. Right now I cannot explain all these methods because we are not in a position to understand. Okay, so time will come, that time we'll see. Now one more important, that is required for you. Java p java dot util dot map. This is one more important, like this is one more important thing for you, that is a interface, map interface. You see, I told you predefined methods are present in classes or interfaces. So map is the interface. Similarly, your collection that we saw, that collection is also interface. So in map interface, collection interface, we have methods. Like that, we are having one more thing, that is java p java dot util dot stream. Not this one. Java p java dot util dot function dot function. This is important for you. This is also interface. It is also containing some methods, like a lot of predefined classes, predefined interfaces. A lot of things are available for us. Okay, we'll look at them a little bit later, not now. All right. So basically, predefined methods are the methods which are already present in the Java. They are present inside the predefined classes or the predefined interfaces. We don't have to create them. They are already present. We just have to call them based on our requirement. How many times I can call that method depends on your requirement. You want to call them 100 times, call them 100 times, but it should be fulfilling the requirement. Blindly don't call the predefined methods wherever you want. Just only call them when it is required. Okay, now how will I know that when will I call this method, in which logic, what has to be done? For that logical session course I'm starting very soon. That time you'll understand all this logic, like whatever I'm writing, these all things. For that, what other basic I have to study, that one you will see. These all are just only foundation thing for you. Okay, to start like full-fledged like logical thinking and all, logical sessions is going to be introduced very soon for you. All right. Okay, now we got the idea of the predefined method. Next thing, what we will see tomorrow, we are going to do the postmortem of the methods, so that we can understand that this particular method is doing work like this, is returning true, but this fellow is not returning true. This fellow is returning some new data. How it is actually happening? Can we design like this? Those all things we'll see tomorrow's session. In tomorrow's session, we'll be discussing about all these things under user defined methods. Okay, so tomorrow we'll be meeting, guys. Tomorrow we'll be continuing with the further discussion of the methods chapter. Okay, so this much for today. I don't want to waste too much time for you, so please go through this content again. If you want to watch the video again, watch it again. Keep practicing, make notes, and then anyhow I'll be sharing my PDF again with you guys. Once this method is done, after that I'll be sharing my PDF. It will be available in the WhatsApp group. Okay, this was for now, guys. Thank you so much. See you in the next session. Bye bye.